Shut up. I can feel your look, Jules. Hey, let me know. Let me know, one, that the sound is okay. Two, welcome to week 3, Gino the YouTuber. Although I would, Cordiff, I don't know if you know this. I was so proud of myself because I'm like, oh, I'll go live and the ticker's ready to go. The ticker was ready to go. Look at that. There's a ticker. So ready to go. I said, ticker, this nigger doesn't want to get banned on YouTube. I don't care. I'm learning as I go. So the ticker's ready, and then I hit enter. I hit start broadcast, and I says Mabel. I says I start the broadcast, and then I'm screaming. I'm screaming because I can't see me, and then I look in the lower left. If you've ever YouTubed. If you ever were a YouTuber like myself, and I look in the lower left and it's like, would you like to enter the broadcast? Thank you, Joey Dago. It's your broadcast. Closer to the mic. Is that? I don't want to get closer. I'm loud. I don't think watch this. How about if I do this? Is that better? Patrick, that's too much. That's two. All right. So then I look in and it's like, would you like to enter your own stream? And I say, yes. And then I'll leave that up. So hopefully someone sees it. Because, dude, when you hit 4 different people, and I'll say it again, I might leave this fucking handsome guy because, one, I don't know who's luckier, me to have a stream or a guy named MacLeod who looks like John Hamm. I don't know. Hey, Crims, but if I leave this up long enough, I'm sure someone will be like, yeah, Pat Dixon did nothing wrong. You could ask me. You could ask me. You could ask Felicia. You know, I should read all the text Felicia sent me, but I'm not. I'm just going to leave that. I'm just going to leave that up. Actually, no. I'm going to do a shout out to Jesus. I'm going to do a shout out to Jesus Christ. Stop moving the every time. You don't know how bad this is. All right. I was going to do a shout out to Canoe's labia from this fat cat, but fuck it. I'm going to tell you, Snooker Man. And this is another thing. This is something fun to say. So where are my 5 roommates? I don't have 5. Watch this. I don't have 5. Now, Daddy lives alone. Daddy lives alone with a cat, but that's great, Joey Digger. Let me say, Snooker Man, this is the great stuff that goes on. And this leads me into, I'm going to give some advice to all the fucking people in the hate chamber while we just sit there hitting well over 1,000, like over the 1,000 episode mark of just having fun. And people are always like, well, why do you lie about? We're not a part of this world. And everyone at the Shuli Network, which rocks, and hopefully you just saw fucking my boy Kevin Dombrowski bringing Bob Levy as he was interviewing Jackie the Joke Man, because it was fucking awesome. It was fucking awesome. But I'm telling you, the more I watch this world of fucking idiots like Snooker Man, like the guy that looks like John Hamm, that think we give a fuck about you guys. I literally this week, I was joking about it. I got banned from the MLC chat this week, which proves how fucking, look. And then they do this. I don't hate you at all. Then be better. And this is what he does. Oh God, he got me. Because this is what people do. They're like, this is what they do. Like, I was just joking. That's what Scowly Face used to do. She'd be like, oh, it's just a joke. No, deal with it. Is always right. Deal with it, Snooker Man. Deal with it. Because literally you realize how little people give a fuck. And I could talk to you till I'm blue in the face about it. But I'll give you an example and then I'll give you factual evidence. The example is this week, I got banned from the MLC chat. And I'll tell you why. Because the guys in the fucking MLC were talking about me, and it was pissing off the chatters like fucking that guy that's just joking with me. I forgot his name already, because they want the attention. So when these guys that hate us think we care about them, and we prove how little they matter because we go into the chat and remind them that the people they're watching, that they love, that they think they know are their friends. And we're like, no, I know these guys watch, and we're kind of having a fight right now. So they're going to talk about me and they're going to ignore you, till all the little bitches in the stream say, can you please ban Gino and talk to us? Because again, we don't give a fuck about them. So that's how I feel. That's how I've said it. But don't take my word for it, because, there's the lovely Keanu C. Thompson, who, I don't mean to brag, took her to a diner in Newark today. That's how you do. No, baby, I know. When you when you really love someone, you take them to a diner in Newark, New Jersey, and then you let them watch a fucking car get stolen because you're a fucking goddamn sweetheart. So, as I was saying, and this will tie into the discussion I had with Keanu about answering text messages, which really came to a head. Don't get up, Brian Kowalczyk. Which really came to a head. There you go. MLC's a wrap-up show for Gino. We'll leave that up. The texting with fans really came to a head last night on the sports show, which was so much fucking fun. But if ever you needed to understand, well, I'll bring up my girlfriend Keanu's boyfriend, Ray DeVito. I'm kidding, baby. But I will bring up, if you saw the steel toe interview, excuse me, the Ray DeVito interview of Steel Toe, which really exposed what I've always said about Ray. He's harmless and stupid, so people let him hang around, and then he gets in the way. And watching Ray DeVito cry like a bitch cunt, oh, like the time Bob Levy told me to come to Anthony Cummia's and they shut off my mic. They shut off your mic because you suck at what you do. You're a guest on Anthony's couch, which if you knew comedy, you knew like, well, okay, I'm kind of on the couch, so I'll pick my spots. And when you talk over the fucking host, the host who happens to be Anthony fucking Cumia, when he's talking to Bob fucking Levy, then the producers of that show, and I'll get to this, the producers of that show who are Garrett and Andrew, and I've talked all week, Garrett, Andrew, fucking Bobby, from Bobby and Steve through Garrett and Andrew, in between a little combo called Garrett and Steve on In Hot Water. Our producers are amazing. And shout out to the producers on the Shuli Network, even though I disagreed with the producer who obviously doesn't like Steel Toe. And you know how I know Ray's producer doesn't like Steel Toe? Because Ray is so fucking bad. Hey, shout out Gina Marie. Give a kiss to my little nephew, Dante. He's such a handsome motherfucker. By the way, who sent Dante an abacus? Who sent Dante a Sumerian calendar, not a Gook calendar? And getting back, I think the producers on the Shuli Network are fucking amazing. Today I'm watching the Just Joking with Jackie, and Bob comes in, and Bob and Jackie are talking, and one of the producers goes, let me fix the stream, and they take out Kevin for a split second, and you just start laughing. And then they bring Dombrowski back, and he's like, am I on? Am I on? And I swerved off the road and almost destroyed my apartment. Thank God. So the reason I know that the producers on the Shuli Network are great, because Ray's producer had to fucking do the interview because Ray's a fucking nice guy, but he's a terrible comedian, a useless fucking host, and borderline illiterate. Illetrate. If he's watching right now, his head blew up like scanners. Scanners. Stuttering John. Oh no, Stuttering John. If you want to cure his stuttering, fucking ask him for his plug. So again, it's tea. I'm not drinking all weekend. Like I said, I'm not drinking the next 100 episodes. So again, and sorry if I'm not seeing the chats, but I don't have a fucking admin yet. So again, if you don't get how terrible Ray is this is what he's a terrible comedian. And by that, I don't mean like Chad's a terrible comedian, because at least Ray doesn't say, Ray doesn't drop names every 5 minutes, probably because he has no names to drop. Ray doesn't sit there saying, I'm hilarious. Ray just sits there saying, can I do a spot? And they look at him like a retarded little brother, and they're like, yeah, let Mongo do a spot. And then what happens? Then, because you want fucking super chats, and if the producer of Ray's show, I forget his name, I think it's Hero. I don't know. This is how far behind I am. Ooh, who's this? Hi, Keanu. Hi. Did you ask about me? When the producers of Ray's show are like, and shout out to Steel Toe, because before the producers of Ray's show say, I'm thinking of taking half the chats, Steel Toe said, I don't want any chat money, Ray. I'm your guest. You don't pay guest, which was a brilliant dig at fucking Bob complaining. And again, MLC, let me tell you this. All you do is lie. I pay Stancil $100 a show out of my pocket. I pay Dombrowski $100 a show out of my pocket because I'm a fucking man. And every story I've ever told doesn't change, which is why when I tell you Ray DeVito's an untalented, Ray DeVito's a wonderful, harmless human being. But he's going to look, it's the story I always tell. Now, if you recall, there you go. Let me put MLC as, you said it, Ziggy. MLC is AIDS in podcast form. And again, I know you're dying to send me money. Don't send me money. Don't send me money. Look at this. Tip 1 for YouTubers. There you go, Snooker Man. Turn on the fucking super chats. Now, I don't get super chats. Why don't I get super chats? 1, however they work, I haven't been doing it long enough. 2, I don't want your money. I don't want your life. I don't want your money. I want your money to fucking be spent towards subscriptions, towards Compound Media or Patreon. Why does it sound like here's another idiot. Suso, why does this sound like a pity party? And by the way, spell pity right, you fucking retard. These are the people that think we care about their opinion. The guy that can't spell a 4-letter word. Tico Suso, which isn't your real name. I'm sorry this sounds like a pity party. You fucking retarded. So that's the thing. It's like, we don't care about you. And it's a legendary, it's not even legendary. When Kramer started screaming the N-bomb on stage at the comic strip, the Comedy Store in New York, or the Laugh Factory in LA, the Comedy Store in New York. It's not even there. When Michael Richards started screaming the N-bomb at the Laugh Factory in LA, he was only on because Jerry Seinfeld put him in. Jerry Seinfeld? Yeah. Hey, watch this. Guess who put him in harm's way? Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld, Garrett. Because they're friends, like all these idiots are with Ray. And he says, Mabel, he says he's hanging out with Michael Richards. And he's like, hey, do you want to do a spot on the show? And Michael Richards, who's a brilliant comedic actor. Okay, watch this. Now I'm going to give you props. Okay, now I know you spelled jealous wrong. Now I know, look, TK, I know what you did. And that's fucking hysterical. So what they do is, the cats, I have one cat. What's it say? Hold on, I'll tell you the thing. $1,000 subs for Super Chats. You're about 940 short. 83 is a new record. Fuck you, YouTube user. How do I? Hey now, Leo Gunn, tell me I'm shot out of a cannon. So this is the thing I'm saying about Ray. He's like Michael Richards on a far, far incomparable level, because Jerry's like, I'll do you a favor, Michael Richards. Why don't you want to do a spot? And he goes, yeah. But Michael Richards isn't a stand-up comedian. He's a brilliant comedic actor. And so then he goes on and he fucking loses his mind and starts yelling the M-bomb because he doesn't know how to handle himself. It'd be like if Leo Gunn was a fantastic poker player, and he might be, and he played big stakes, and I'm hanging out with him, and I'm like, hey, Leo. Or Leo says, hey, Gino, you want to get in on the game? Yeah. And I get in on the game, and I lose my fucking house, car, same thing. He's going to feel bad because he put me in that situation. Fucking Seinfeld the next day was leading the apology tour for Michael Richards on Letterman. And that's what you're doing with Ray DeVito. You're putting this retard who's a wonderful human being, a harmless kid. Ask his mother. He lives with her. He's a wonderful person, not in her basement because he can't pay child support. No, he's a wonderful He's a wonderful human being. But he's a terrible comedian. He's just going to keep looking as stupid as he did. So again, I'm tired of trying to help Ray. I'm tired of trying to help. Look, baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm bashing your boyfriend. And yeah, I'd love to bring him on more. He's awesome. I love that kid. He's a kid that we fought with. Now we're buddies. And I'm just saying this about your boyfriend, baby. He's a very nice man, but he shouldn't be in the world of comedy. And he most certainly should not be in the podcast world that involves Kevin Brennan, who's a miserable fuck. And we'll get to him. And I was watching him today on his, I'm going to knock this over eventually. If you saw this ghetto setup, it's not actually ghetto. So the thing about Kevin is he's going to fucking attack Ray, and Ray can't handle it. And when Ray yelled at Bob, someone's out over their fucking skis. Someone's out over their skis. So again, I'm sorry to shit on the lovely Keanu's real boyfriend. Can I get that podcast mask you're wearing on Amazon? YouTube user, if you're going to make fun of me, be more concise. I don't get that. And this I don't even get. Is this the New York Comedy? No, wait, let me see if Jim Stansel's here. No, Jim Stansel is not here. And that's the other thing. I love how Kevin Brennan sits there and says, oh, Gino and all his fans are trying to no one wants to dox you. We enjoy watching you lose your mind. We enjoyed the Runaway Train. I was laughing with Keanu because we took a break from watching her boyfriend, Ray. I'm kidding. I was laughing with Keanu about yesterday's MLC when Bob had to leave to do his show, when fucking Chad got offended and left. If Bob and Chad were smarter, I won't say smart because Bob is smart. He knows what he's doing. They would ask Kevin Brennan for more money, because if you watch the end of yesterday's stream, without Bob, without Chad, they have nothing. And he's doing really well. He's doing really well. And I've said it. MLC, I watch it again because I'm over it. I'm not mad. I know Kevin Brennan's a liar. I know Kevin Brennan's a miserable man. I know Kevin Brennan grew up in a time when it wasn't okay to be gay, let alone when you're surrounded by all your brothers who are straight. And they say one in however many people are gay. He's a family of 10 and no one in his family's gay. He's gay. He's gay. And he's angry about it. And that makes him miserable. So my point about Kevin Brennan is he thrives on anger. And if fucking Levy and fucking Chad were to fucking quit, he'd be fucked. They need to ask him for more fucking money than they're paying him. And Chad, if he was smart, and that's one hell of an if. That's one hell of an if. It is taking, I gotta fucking stop. I gotta stop. I don't have enough hands. If Chad was smart and he's not, he's fucking so stupid. Chad's so smart. Oh, Gino's so smart, he makes no money. Now, I'm going to tell you, you forgot one apostrophe there, but I had to read it because it was all caps. And I love, by the way, here's the other thing I love. See, this is funny, Snookerman. Here's the other thing I love. I'll read all the hate because the fans know I'm right. I talk to the fans on text messages. The guys that text me that are assholes, I just ignore them, and it drives them fucking bananas. So, if Chad, I won't even say smart, and feel free to debate this, especially TK Susso. Feel free to debate this, but if Chad was serious about comedy, if Chad was serious about saving his reputation, if Chad really had a bearing on who the fuck he is and what the fuck he's doing, he would leave MLC, he would focus on his podcast, and he would start being honest, because all he does on that podcast is fucking, I'm sorry, I'm a broken record. He's Bradley Cooper at the end of Nightmare Alley. He knows he's a liar. He knows they fucking have him there so they could shit on him for lying. And when Chad gets so mad, here's my new favorite part of MLC. When Chad gets so mad that he tries to do this over Bob. Chad's a fucking faggot. He's a fucking loser. God. And he knows it. And the only way to save himself is to get the fuck out of there. But he doesn't. He doesn't, because he wants the fucking money. Whereas me, say what you want. Say what you want about daddy. Hey, look, I fucking got a new black lighter. Here's something that's going to shock you. Look, it's a black lighter, but it works. How gay did that sound? So, the hype train. So here's the thing about Chad. He's all about the money. And money will fucking ruin you. And that gets back to the super chats, which I'm 94 people. What's the music for the hype train? Hey Google, play circus music. Here's Chad's hype train. You're right. From the hype train, we take you live to Chad's brain. God damn it. Hey Google. Oh, never mind. I unplugged her. Yeah, Chad has nowhere else to fucking go. You said I could have this, baby. So Chad has nowhere else to fucking go. Nowhere. And he sits there playing the game, like just sitting there getting shit on. And he really, the best part to watch is it surprises him. It surprises Chad. It surprises Chad when fucking he gets aggravated because they're shitting on him. It's hysterical to me. It's absolutely hysterical. Control C. Hold on. Hold on, I'm doing something. So yeah, I find that shit fucking hysterical. Oh, I don't have time for this shit. Motherless Brooklyn. So, yeah, I don't care. Forget this. All right, I was doing something, but I'm not going to do it now. By the way, that's not true. Not true. I repeat, not true. By the way, $5 super chat towards Keanu's new slave. Good stuff. Chad plus G. Okay, TK. This is my favorite. Ready? And again, the beauty of this, TK Suso, and in all honesty, the beauty of this, TK Suso, and watch how great this is, because in a minute, it doesn't matter what I'm going to do in a minute. But here's the beauty of this. Fucking Chad plus Ray equals Gino. Chad, I think it's one of those associative properties of addition. I think you could switch them. But the bottom line is, it's not what you're called, it's what you answer to. And I enjoy you thinking that because 1, Chad lies. 2, I fucking don't need money. 3, Ray doesn't even know what the fuck he's doing. So you basically said A plus orange equals truck. That's what you basically said, TK So. Sorry about that, buddy, but that's the way that one went. So again, hold on, let me do something here. All right. So here's the thing I'm saying. So again, yeah, Gino's, let's go to people that fucking get it. Okay. So Gino's predicted breakup of Kevin and Bob is likely happening soon. Oh yeah, because they're tired of it. And if Bob, here's the thing, if you're all about money, I believe the great Chai Rodriguez, Chichi Rodriguez, a great golfer, once said, if you don't care about money, you'll never need it. If you love money, you'll never have enough of it. And trust me, eventually Chad is going to fucking say, why am I not getting more money? I just bit the head off another fucking chicken. So again, I would never block that show. Why would I stop? Let me tell you. I'll say it again. Kevin, I'm going to simp for Kevin. It's simping for Kevin Brenner time. Kevin's a good guy. He's a miserable fuck, but he's a good dad. So why would I fucking try and take money out of his pocket when he's got to feed his kids before his wife, who fucking hasn't fucked him in ages, leaves him? I don't get why you would do that. And don't get me wrong. I love that Shuli fucking, we're buddies. And I will text him what I think. And when I say it's bad to have a guy like Pat Dixon, who hit 3 different women. I hope he doesn't find out. Hope he doesn't hear me say that. I hope he doesn't fucking come after me, so I have to have them all testify. And then a 4th steps ordinance said, oh, as long as they're at it, me too. It's a bad look to have a guy like that on a show that fucking it mocks talking down to fucking women. And when the other 2 guys are Richard Kish, who again, a very innocent, harmless man, but he's another Ray DeVito. If you saw the sports show last night, I explained why he's a fucking idiot. He's literally like Brennan. You can't fucking do anything to him because you feel bad that he's a pathetic old invalid. And again, I'll say it again because I'm always right. Zenhauser is a worm who is, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. And fucking Zenhauser is so far removed from that show he was trying to get fucking a GoFundMe for, which was great, which was him alone in his wheelhouse. And now he thinks he has to fucking cling to a fucking insecure, misogynistic guy that is sending himself to jail. I'll say this again. Pat Dixon, ready for this? Pat Dixon was right. Hold on. No one move. That's right. If I was drinking, I would drink to that. Yes, Dominic Sin. This is the podcast. And I will give Kevin Brennan. I will give Kevin Brennan props because or maybe I'll make fun of me here because Kevin literally said he's like, I got to tell you, the fucking people in the super chats are fucking hilarious. He was saying them by name, and we say that all the time about the callers on In Hot Water. I read the fucking super chats that you text me at 646-369-6564. I do, and it's fucking great. Watch this. I want to special thank you out to this man, Brown Snake. I want to thank you for saying, yeah, Pat Dixon. I got to tell you, I'm going to be like, who is it? Red. I'm going to be like Red in his first probation. Yeah. Rehabilitated. Rehabilitated. I'll tell you, Brown Snake, Pat Dixon broke me. I'll tell you. Pat Dixon. Can't get him out of my mind. Pat Dixon. Pat Dixon, who probably is living with his aunt right now, which is what fucking pathetic, insecure men that hit women do. They have to return to someone's home to live with them because they can't live like that. Pat Dixon right now is all I can think about. And that might be true, Brown Snake. All I can think about is how I was right about Pat Dixon, about how he hit me and I didn't even fall down. He sucker punched me, about how every lie he said, exactly like I said, is going to come back to haunt him, about how, hold on. He literally, Brown Snake. And you can champion the violence all you want. This is what I find hysterical. You champion violence, but you get mad at me because I'm mentally ruining him. And it's not a hard fucking punch to ruin someone that fucking weak, insecure. And 3 different women told me he has a really small dick. So again, like the difference between me and him is he is addicted to fucking Adderall. If you saw In Hot Water Thursday, am addicted to being right. And I will honestly say it is a problem for both of us because the Adderall is getting him in trouble. And let me tell you, he is terrified right now that and he was right. He said, I can't put him in jail, and I can't. I knew what was going to happen. He's going to plea it down and get probation. But when you fucking do the same thing to someone else while you're fucking in one court hearing, you basically put yourself in jail. So I can't put him in jail, but he will. And what he knows right now is if he goes to jail, he can't have his Adderall. Can't have his Adderall. No, he cannot. Now me, because again, he lives rent-free in my head. And he lives rent-free in an apartment because it wasn't under his name. He lives rent-free, period, because he's a fucking flat broke loser. And again, isn't it great? Isn't it great to be me now? Because not only did I fucking not buckle, I fucking paid for my own fucking stuff. I fucking healed. I'm in better shape than before. And I'm dating the woman I was always supposed to. And the world is fucking fantastic. And when you source your life from everything that led up to the moment, you sitting here smoking a cigar, gloating, while fucking reading the fucking, while reading the great fucking chats, and I couldn't agree more. Look at Snookerman winning me back over. Being addicted to Adderall is gay as fuck. I don't know where TK went. I guess fucking, I'm kidding. I banned TK. Isn't that funny? I banned TK Susso. That's the fun thing to do. Like, I do that when people text me. Like, when haters text me, I literally respond to them. And then suddenly I just stop. And I'm not kidding. 3 different people, they text me now every once in a while in all capital letters. Like, I'm like, well, I'll respond now because you used all caps. No. So TK Susso is banned because he's useless. Now, Brown Snake I won't ban because Brown Snake is what we call a tool in 2 ways. One, you know, the urban dictionary tool, because Brown Snake's another guy with no face that hangs out on his Twitter with 1,200 followers and thinks he's great. But he also, I lost him. I lost Brown Snake. Well, I'll find him in a sec. But he also fucking, here we go. Personally, I think all comedians are children, all emotional toddlers. There you go. Now, this is coming from a man who fucking isn't mature enough who hides behind a fucking avatar of a snake. So again, that's the beauty of being me. The beauty of being me is I stand by everything I say. I stand by it. And my face is what you see. It's new. What do you think? It's a lot skinnier. So my face is what you see when I tell you, Brown Snake, no one cares who you are. Only haters care what you think. And only you think we care what you say. But I need you to be a tool, to be an instrument, to keep fucking feeding the fucking psychotic ego of Pat Dixon. And if you were to stop right now, Brown Snake, you've already done your job. Because right now, Pat Dixon thinks he's a victim, okay? He thinks he's a victim. You can ask anyone. You could ask Felicia. Someday I'll read all the texts she sent me, but me and Felicia are friends now. So why would I? And I can't wait till Felicia comes back on In Hot Water. I can't. And we can do just what we did last time. Joke around. Fucking, and that's why yesterday when that fucking idiot goes, and God forgive me, Caution Diego, because when I say fucking idiot, I love you. But when he goes, my guess is Pat's girlfriend, the one you hooked up with. Nope. So again, I cannot thank Brown Snake enough. I cannot, because Brown Snake, you're doing my work for me. I don't know how you don't get that, because you keep enabling Pat to feel like a fucking victim, and I, for one, fucking love it. So again, if Pat Dixon really is winning in any way, shape, or form, I guess you're saying because he broke my jaw? I don't want to hang out with people like that. I want to thank you, Brown Snake, for using an avatar like that, because I don't even want to see what someone that ugly looks like. It's like Atticus Finch, who, by the way, Kevin Brennan shit on this week. It's like Atticus Finch. How much can you hate yourself if you're using an avatar of Fez, who, by the way, still fucking dead. And again, you can edit it any way you fucking want. You can edit it any 102. What's the hype train dance? I'm on the hype train. Hold on. No one move. Oh God, damn it. I'm sorry. Is there a hype train song? 102, 104, 100. Gino's winning. Hold on. Hold on. Nah, I don't know. I have a headset thing, but all right. So 104 people. We did it. We did it. We hit triple digits. You know, since we have 104, watch it. Speaking of people that fucking text me in all caps because I'm ignoring them, welcome dislabeled. Welcome dislabeled. Yeah, it is embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed that I'm sitting in my apartment, smoking my cigar, talking to my 100 fans, less the 3 that are fucking Brown Snake and TK Susso, who's still watching, but he can't get in like I can't get in. Like I can. But again, no one had a problem with TK Susso. I'm just teaching him a lesson. If I learn how to unban him, maybe I'll let him in the next one. But for now, nah, afraid not. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good tea. So again, yeah. So again, like you don't think back. Sorry, dislabeled. I was just embarrassed. So embarrassed. I can't even look. I can't even look. By the way, I'm still laughing at Dominic Sins. Is this Gino's power of positive thinking? This is my TED Talk, Dom. This is my TED Talk. So again, that's the beauty of it. Like he will. Do you understand what Pat Dixon is doing now? And if he's not great, but you can't convince me he's not sweating it out saying, what am I going to do for Adderall when I put myself in jail because I'm violent and insane? And here's the other part I love, where people are like, Gino's a drunk. Nah, taking this weekend off. Taking this weekend off to rest so I can enjoy drinking like I did last night with the boss. But when a guy that's so addicted to Adderall, he puts his freedom at risk. That's addiction. When you trade your freedom for something. Do you understand? So you can't tell me he's not sitting somewhere right now, Tennessee, his aunt's house, saying, what am I going to do if I do go to jail? And thank God for people like my man Dislabeled and my man Brown Snake, who keep saying, you're right, Pat. Gino fucking deserved it. Yep. I would never stop you from telling him that. And it's almost like I let you do it for 6, 7, 8 months. It's almost like I didn't really ban any of you guys. It's almost like I made sure. It's almost like, and we know it's exactly like, it's almost like 100 even. Oh, fuck, 99. I didn't get to play the hype train while we had 100. I didn't. I don't even know what that song is, but I know Chad's out of breath when he does it. Anyway, it's almost like green tea, green and brown tea. It's almost like Brown Snake. You are right. I don't know what about. Can we retweet what Brown Snake is right about? But it's almost like I used you idiots to keep feeding Pat. And the only person I should apologize to is Felicia. I might have put her in harm's way. The only person, 98, God damn it. Snooker Man, 100 viewers. Yeah, that's how far behind I am on the chat. So, look, I will get a mod eventually. Look, yeah, I would get a mod, Ziggy, but I don't know if you know this. Mods are gay. You tell him, Bobby. Regardless, back to 100 viewers, Snooker Man. Hey, how are you? Hi. You might not. Hi, I didn't see you there. 101. I'd give you 101 reasons why I'm enjoying myself. You guys, thanks for coming to Gino's YouTuber stream. So again, if you're enjoying the stream, this is nothing like what you get on Compound Media, but if you are a fan here from Compound Media, and I'll say it again, and you wanted to send me a super chat, one, you can't because I'm about 9. I don't even know what you need for a super chat. I don't even know what you need. By God, my God, I can't. I don't know what this means. I don't know. See, and this is the other thing about Brown Snake isn't anonymous. So let's see what nonsense you say about him. I would love to answer that dislabeled, but he uses so you're saying we know who he is? We know his face? Or are you saying he does a podcast where you can hear his voice and that's enough? All right, let's get to the important people. Corn Diff, 1. Why, Jesus Christ, why don't I have Corn Diff on? I should have Corn Diff crash. I just don't know how to do the email and shit. God. And yes, Bathtub Toast Productions. I too was glad to see Boltman the other day. And by the way, as we move forward, maybe next week I'll have a guest. Maybe next week I'll have Chrissy Mayer come on. This is 3 weeks in. I still haven't gotten, this is still free StreamYard. I don't know which StreamYard to get, but it's still the free one. Oh, wait, my thing's on. Hey, Google, play circus music. See if this works. Got it. Circus music by the Hit Crew. We take you now. We take you live to Chad Zumach's head. God damn it. Hey, Google, pause. Hey, Google, play. We take you live to Pat Dixon's head, worrying where he'll get his Adderall. God damn it. Hey, Google, play. You're fucking me over here. Now she's going to say, I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Hey, Google, play circus music. Last time, then I'll get back.
All right, circus music
Cost,
by the hit crew.
Bitch cost me
Here
2
it is
viewers.
on Spotify.
We take you live to Pat Dixon seeking Adderall in prison. Now imagine him saying, yes, you can fuck me in the ass or Adderall. I will read this chat, smart cells. We take you live to Kevin Brennan fucking trying to have sex with his wife. Let's do another one. We take you live to Keanu's boyfriend, Ray DeVito, trying to do comedy. This is Ray DeVito reading a super chat. Huh? Hey, Google, stop. I'm only amusing myself. All right. So where were we? That's a... Hey, Google, stop. All right. This is what I love. Watch this. Everyone knows who Brown Snake is. Okay, here's another thing. Do you realize it's just you two standing up for each other? And don't get... Here's the beauty of this. The difference between all the fags in the MLC stream that are like, stop talking to Gino. Do you understand? Everyone in my chat is just fucking texting, having a good time with each other, and they love that we're shitting on you. Jaquan G fucking doesn't care that I'm talking to you because he's chatting up Jaquan G, Bowls Dip, Zach, all shouting out the man Corn. Hey, Corn, the man. And if you're not following Corn Diff, I don't want you in the Gino Bisconti business. Corn Diff, DM me on Twitter. And let's get you back on In Hot Water this week. What a banger of a week. And if you saw In Hot Water this week, I'll talk more about the difference between these awful shows. I shouldn't even say awful, because again, I watch MLC. It's great. But they're all doing fucking podcast wars, and we're not. If you think we are, that's fine. Don't watch. But the most compelling war, or whatever you want to call it, this week was when me and Steve fucking got into it on fucking, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. It was Tuesday. And it was fucking great because we're boys and friends fight. And then they hug it out and fucking, I don't know if you saw it Wednesday, Thursday, and today's Gum Friday, better than fucking ever, because that's what you do. That's a fucking compelling fucking fight. Not made up fucking fights. These made up fucking fights that Brennan and Levy and Chad still have to do on MLC. It's fucking ridiculous. Look at Bobby Miller. This guy. Gino shouldn't have brought... Oh, how'd I lose? I'm sorry, Bobby. Gino shouldn't have brought the ex-girlfriend on, though, at least without expecting repercussions. First of all, Bobby, it's repercussions. Second of all, Bobby, he hadn't dated her for 7 months. I'm tired of telling the story, but I want you... Watch this. Bobby, I want you to keep saying shit like this, so when the police say you're not allowed to hit someone, and he goes... This is what Pat Dixon did, thanks to guys like Bobby Miller, TK Soso, Dislabeled, and Brown Snake. When he got the arrest warrant in Tennessee and he showed up, Felicia even said it, like he basically went to the cops like, I don't understand what the problem is. Everyone on Twitter said I was right. So again, I should have brought his ex-girlfriend on because his ex-girlfriend is a comedian. What he should not have done is got so mad when Keanu said we fuck. And he made a face like, why does Gene get to fuck Keanu and I don't get to fuck Chrissy anymore? And because you're ugly. Pat Dixon's an ugly fucking man inside and out. And that broke him. So he yelled. And then he yelled at me the time I was on with Chrissy because she asked me to stay. And he showed up thinking they were just going to fuck afterwards, which was never going to happen. Pat fucking lost his mind because he didn't want to fuck any of them. He wanted to fuck Chrissy again because he's a sad, jealous fuck. He still talks about Chrissy according to Felicia, and it's hysterical. So again, I want to thank you that because I should have brought his ex-girlfriend on because she's a comedian and you don't get to do that, especially in comedy. Why don't you ask your hero, fucking Kevin Brennan, who fucking took Sarah Silverman's virginity and then gave her to fucking, and then fucking, what's his name, fucked her. Oh yeah, a real comedian in Dave Attell, still the greatest comedian ever, although I haven't seen his late stuff. All right, so again, you can sit there and we're down to 92. Well, I mean, people are going to head over to MLC, which is great. So again, you can sit there and fucking say, Pat was right all you want, and I will never stop you. Because again, you're making it easy to put him in jail. And, excuse me, you're making it easier to put himself in jail. It's him. All right, so again, I love stuff like this. I really do. I love that Bobby Miller, although he does say mods are gay, I was glad to see Boltman the other day. Let's get back to In Hot Water stuff. And we did the In Hot Water sports show last night, and Boltman showed up. If you're watching the, what's it called? The NCAA tournament, and we're sending out a giant pencil to my man who fucking, I think he's going to win the bracket. We're sending out the Aaron Digital Network. And sorry for all the super chats I've missed. Well, not super chats. You know what I mean. All the chats that I've missed. There's a fucking thing in here. Oh, God. I got it. There was a fucking tea leaf in here. I don't know what RP is. You have to talk to Aaron Burr. By the way, let's get handsome guy up here. He's a great guy. He's a regular dude in the stream. So people said it perfectly. Like there was a tweet that said, shout out to Gino, like for steering the ship when Aaron left. And it was literally like when Aaron left, it was like we lost control of the plane for a couple days. But then we righted the ship because we know how great Steve is. We fucking Garrett's always been amazing. And fucking Bobby steps it up and we fucking just do guests. And it's so fucking fun. And we're so lucky to have the shit we do. And I love when people say, but here you go. Watch this. Brown Snake is a fine chap. Thank you, Dominic Sin. Speaking of Brown Snake, don't take my word for it. He says, I'm not a Pat Dixon fan. I just think it's funny he hit you. That's comedy gold. There you go. There you go. And again, thanks to texts like that, Pat Dixon will put out tweets saying, I don't regret it. He's hamming it up for you or whatever, but it's really incriminating stuff and he believes you. So again, you can backpedal all you want, which is hard for a snake to do, but dude, there are countless tweets where you just fucking like his shit and stuff and all you're doing is feeding the fucking thing that's his fucking fucked up. By the way, let's get to Taz, who fucking, again, Taz, I hate to tell you this, but I called it. I know. But Taz, thank you. Taz, I'm warning you right now. He's grooming you. You're next. You're stupid. You fucked him when he was dating Alicia. I called it. He fucking had to admit it. And you make my life so easy. Look, there's still time for you to come back. Look, Felicia. God, forgive me. Look, Taz, look what I got. Look at my wall. That picture is you. The picture over the wheel is the one you made for 6. You know why you made that picture for 6, Taz? This is an intervention, everyone. Because I was always nothing but nice to you. I was nothing. I'd hug you every time you came by the studio. Remember that? I was chatting with you specifically in Instagram Live, and I said, "Here you go, take a picture." And you liked me so much that you sent that amazing picture that I will never take down because my friend Taz gave me that. Not the fucking delusional, insecure girl that thinks Pat Dixon is not a piece of shit and lies for him and says, "Oh, Pat was never anything but nice to you," which is laughable. So again, I'm going to take you down now because I really am starting to feel bad for you. And you need to fucking get away. You need to get away. Now watch this. Like this, you know what Chad always says, I'm a great comedian? Obviously, dislabeled as a master troll. He's a master troll. Like, there you go. And by the way, I'm a brilliant YouTuber. Stop it. Stop it. So again, there you go. This is actually great. So again, Taz, I hope you fucking listen to me. I do. But the bottom line is you need to get away from that shit. You need to. That's all. That's all you got to do. All right. So again, people, am I happy? What's happening to Pat Dixon? Yeah, a little fucking bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to do. But aside from that, people, I'm telling you, it's fucking incredible. It's incredible. So back to Jesse James, who said, I hope all you YouTubers are taking notes. So yeah. And again, let's address the YouTuber thing. I was talking to the boss about this. I should probably go till 5:02 because I've spent 120 seconds puffing this cigar like a fucking faggot. I'm talking to the boss yesterday. I'm like, look, I'm just, and E-Rock actually mentioned the, like, the whole reason I'm doing this, I'll say it again. I don't want your money. Just fucking, and not like, and I know you, not like you people are sitting, God, this labeled is fucking hilarious. Pretending to be me is fine. Remember your merch was taken off T Public. Who is he talking to? I have Gino's address. Yeah, it's 104th and 1st. This label is, it's on. This is what people do. This is on. Watch this. Whatever you need to tell yourself, Taz. Taz, watch this. Well, thank God I'm wrong. Because if I was right, watch how much fun this is. Then we'll get to this label who has my address. It's 104th and 1st. Come by anytime. Any fan of mine has my address. I use the return address on the labels I send out. And anyone with what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, yeah. Internet access has my address because they doxed me. And you probably don't know that because unlike fucking Brennan, I'm not a cunt. And I don't scream dox when someone says Jim Stansel works at the fucking New York Comedy Club in Connecticut. That's not doxing. Okay. So anyway, yeah. Okay. So look, thank God I'm wrong, Taz. Because if I was right about you doing that and you fucking and Pat knowing that you're fucking under his whatever grooming spell, and now that Felicia's gone, he's gonna move across the country with you because he's got to get the fuck away and he doesn't want to go to jail. Thank God I'm wrong. So anyway, so that's that. So I'm telling you, I will say this. I'm just telling you, a smart person would oh yeah, Guru, there you go. There you go. I don't know what the fake news. A smart person would stay the fuck away from a man that's hit 3 women. But again, there's a reason women write letters to guy in prison, and Taz is on her way to be that. And Taz, look, honest to God, I'm not trying to be mean. I remember my friend Taz. I hope I'm wrong. But I don't know how many of them are black dislabeled. I have no fucking idea. But again, getting back to the fun stuff we're saying. Look, if you, and this, let's circle all the way back. I like Hobo Rants at Invisible People. That's good stuff, JJ. I will tell you this. Brown Snake, I saw that atrocious attempt at spelling. Yeah, I mean, I think TK was misspelling words on purpose. And the guy that said repercussions in his defense, that's a tough word. I believe just this week, I can't even spell bleachers. I thought bleachers was spelled with an EA. Apparently it's EE. I don't fucking know. But as this labeled said, she's 27. I don't know what that is. I don't think I need a moderator. I just need to know what people are talking about. So let's start winding down. 10 minutes left. And look, we all want to get to MLC. I do. And there's 100 people in here. I want to thank that. So again, if you know where I live, it's because you have the internet. If you're with a guy that hit 3 different women, you're fucking foolish, okay? And if you're a fan of In Hot Water, please subscribe to fucking our Gum Friday Patreon, which is up today, and it's a lot of fun. It's a completely different show. And if you're a fan of Patreon, please subscribe to Compound Media. And if you're both of those, tell a friend. Tell a friend, because this is how Daddy do. Okay, I don't get this. Hold on. Right, Gino, imagine someone, I'm going to, by the way, dislabeled, I'm reading it because it's all capped. Right, Gino, imagine someone with a podcast and a 27-year-old daughter with 7 kids to 5 baby daddies. Dislabeled, I look at my face. I don't know who you're talking about. Please tell me. I don't get it. A podcast and a 27-year-old daughter. Guys, I'm stupid. This is like why I suck at these games. But by the way, Snookerman, I'll get Adam to send you a link. Snookerman, please do. By the way, Braves play the next 12 days in a row. What you think is over under on how many out of 12 I hit? Jeff, good luck with that. Look, here it is. If there's somebody, we're already subscribed. Do super chats, you fool. Luke Taylor, 1, thank you so much. But 2, let me say this. Right now, I don't want to do super chats. Right now, I can't even do super chats. Right now, I cannot even do super chats. So, again, look, by the way, I can't. But we'll get there when we get there. Look, Taz, watch. I'm going to say this. Then I was lied to. And thank God I was lied to. Okay? And I will have a good one. And be well, Taz. Just stay safe. Because I still think of you as a friend. Although you fucking think Pat Dixon is a friend and he's not. Okay? Wait. Okay. Hold on. Where'd Bobby go? So wait, Bobby, he's talking about you? I don't get it. So you're 27, you have a 7-year-old kid, And all right, see now it's time to play the game. Fuck with the gullible host. Do you? Is he? How many? Okay, how many? I say, take my money, Ziggy. Ziggy. Thank you. Not yet. Dislabeled is, of course, Joe Exotic. We know this. I mean, I think I knew that and forgot, but yeah, that makes sense. And this is all Joe Exotic had. I have a picture of Joe Exotic that, what's her name? The chick that lives in Canada sent me. He's an ugly dude. He's an ugly dude. All right, so dislabeled. Bobby Nick has a 27-year-old daughter with 7 kids and 5 baby daddy. All right. All right, so what? Dislabeled, so what? I don't, Gino, check out. I don't have Cash App, Jaquan. But did you, Cash App, didn't we make fun of Cash App? But again, by the way, real fast, dislabeled, no one cares. This is what you do. No one cares. Why does anyone care? Nick Bobby, okay. Why would I care? I love Bobby Nick. In fact, I had a beef with Bobby Nick, and I believe we quashed it within a couple days because that's what friends do. I'm not going to sit here and judge his daughter. Unless she's in town, and obviously she's a whore, right, Bobby? Bobby, your daughter's a whore. So again, look this. If anyone wants to PayPal me, it's Gino. Watch this. Here's my PayPal. But I'm telling you, before I send it, here's my PayPal. It's GinoB17 at AOL.com. But anyone that sends me no, I'm not even, okay, look, that's my PayPal. Look at that. That's my PayPal. GinoB17 at AOL.com. Quit bragging. If you PayPal me, I'll decide. Let's see if you PayPal me. If you do, I'll do something with the money. But I will give someone a Compound Media subscription if you PayPal me the money. RP, what's your daughter's email? RIP Pat Dixon. He was found hanging pantless from a doorknob only by his necktie. He wasn't in the closet he's been podcasting from. Oh, so funny. Yeah, Jesse James, that's not funny. Now it's like, no, stop picking up. Jesse, that's PayPal. PayPal's email. The world is out of control. That's email. That's how you do PayPal. Has the world changed? I don't get it. My meds are out. Got to get more. Be right back. I don't mind the trolls. 107. That's a new record. Yeah, Kevin Brennan. Over under. It's not fair if he's watching. He can't be watching now, Kenny. Over under on how long it says to take Gino broke 100. I'm going to say 3 minutes in. Kevin, that can't be right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Always on go. Oh, I just got that. Always on go. That's a great name. Shout out Always on go. Welcome. You're telling me Kevin dissed me? That's what he does. I don't even get if you're shitting on me or fucking you're being funny, right? Hold on. Where was I? Hey, well, no, it's JG. Shut up. It's for elderly people like me. I'm too old to scam people. Why you gotta be like that? Look, tell you what, no one send me money. I will by next week, I'll have a guest. Put a PayPal link up, whatever the fuck you guys want to do. And you know what? Actually, next week I will put up money because the PayPal link I will use to give Bobby and fucking Garrett and Steve because I'm paying them for the football show. And the money you guys pay me, I'll keep because I'm going to pay it to fucking Stancil and Dombrowski. Maybe I'll give them a raise. If I make enough money, I will give Stancil and Dombrowski a raise, okay? And since it's 4:55, I will be happy to tease this out. Next week, Carl, our boy Carl, April 4th. What day is that? Today, Tuesday. Tuesday, he's coming by the show, right? So that'll be great. Eddie Mush, I'll say it again. Shout out to Eddie Mush. Dude, I love you, buddy. He is one of the longest time fans of the Geno's picks. I love chatting football with him. He got it from the get-go. When I did great, he's like, that's amazing. When I did bad, he's like, oh my God, what a week. Because that's what gamblers do. When you win, you're like, that's supposed to happen. When I had a terrible week, he's like, wow, better luck next week. Because Eddie Mush is fucking the best. Oh my God. My ex, Tara, you know, the one who Keanu scratched her eyes, and I'm kidding. She was way younger than me, but she would never get rid of AOL because she was so proud that her AOL didn't have any numbers in it. It was just her name. It was like all letters. She's like, you know how hard that is to do? Surprised that the nursery known as MLC show doesn't have a stream. Labs. I don't know. Chad has a So my PayPal is gino@mindspring.hack. Nothing. Chad will ditch Kevin as soon as he hits 5,000 YouTube subs. I hope he does. Like, let me tell you. By the way, here's the real story about me and Chad. And not the real story, but Chad's always like, me and Gino we were roommates. Again, we lived together 3 months because unlike MLC, who says I slept on Dabrowski's couch. No, let me tell you the story of the wonderful apartment I lived in for a while. Kevin's wife, who's responsible and grown up and has a 6-figure job because she's fucking awesome. And she's one of the greatest, strongest women I know, not named Keanu or my sister-in-law, had an apartment. And when I was fucking living at my aunt's and couch surfing and sleeping in my car sometimes, which I nostalgically miss, I'll never forget. It was like I've been doing it on and off and subletting, and it was fucking May was coming up, and it's May of 2015. I'm drinking at, of course, Patty McGuire's with Kevin and Molly. And Kevin and Molly are like, dude, you gotta fucking, they're like, dude, you gotta move in. Hold on, I'm trying to fucking, Patrick, I don't know what that is. Artie Lang had Gino on his show. Yeah, thank you, Always On Go. I was doing the Artie Lang show. Artie quit. It's all over the interwebs. You could see me on the Artie Quitter hear me on the Artie Quitter podcast, and you could fucking see me on the Artie Lang show. But real fast. So Kevin and Molly come up to me at Patty's and like, hey, we got a place. They had a 4-room apartment. We got a room opening up May 1st. And I said, can I move in June 1st? And they're like, does your lease run through the end of May? And I laughed. I go, no, but I like living like this because I'm getting so much shit done. I'm telling you, I said, I used to wake up either on a friend's couch or fucking in a hotel or in my car. I swear to God, and I'd be like, all right, I got to get out of here. It's checkout time. I don't want to be at my friend's place. I don't want to be seen by people in my neighborhood sleeping in this car. And then you go to the gym and you go to Starbucks. And I'm like, I'm getting shit done. And then June of 2015, I moved in and we had rotating people in the 4-room place. A great comedian, Menu and Hart, had a room there. And fucking Bronson Jones had a room, but then he sublet it out. And for 3 months, Chad lived there. That's all. And I took him drinking one time and he was obnoxious. He fucking put all his drinks on. Kevin was at the what was it? Why would I know a good place? Kevin was hosting at Gotham for Carlos Mencia. Carlos came over and drank, and fucking Chad put all his drinks on the tab. It was so fucking stupid. Take the Marlins, Gino. I will. By the way, if you saw the football show last night, and I really have to wrap this up because I don't want to fuck with that. Actually, I'll go a little over because I want fucking MLC to talk about me. Eddie, who was it? Did the college at the University of North Texas cover last night? Because I was saying take them. The Artie Quitter podcast was fucking great. Most of 2015, it was so done. Yeah. After Daddy left, Daddy couldn't take. That was enough. See, this makes me proud. Thank you for bringing that up, Dominic. That got so toxic, I left. See, and maybe that's what's going to happen with Chad. And watch this. I have no right to judge Chad, although I do because I wasn't a liar or an idiot. But Artie was getting so unbearable by the end. I was just it was the opposite. I should be ashamed because I was letting the heroin go. I was doing nothing to stop it because I needed the exposure. So, yeah, I got out of there eventually, Bullrush Bear. I don't know what that means. You used to troll me by calling into Artie's show. I believe you, and I think you're being nostalgic. I love it. I don't know what that noise is. Oh, it's outside. All right. So MLC is on right now. So I should really wrap this up because KB, I miss Artie too. And I reached out to his sister and she said she was going to give me his new number so I could chat with him, but I never got that. All right, look. So that's the show for the week. It's episode 3. We're at 100 even. We've been doing it an hour. We're down to 98. I cannot recommend enough. Go over to MLC. Just like Pat Dixon. Further that addiction. Watch Chad dance for fucking money. Watch. I'll tease that MLC. Will Chad show up for MLC? Will Bob shit on him for being a liar? Will Bob get a pool? I think Bob's getting a pool, but I don't know. Snooker man, I'm not being a homo. I'm being respectful. It's an hour. This is just one more YouTuber practice for me. Next week, I promise I'll get a guest. We'll chat things up. Maybe Chrissy Merrill come on and be my first ever actual guest. I'm sure she will if she's available. She's been great to me, and she's the one that's been telling me to do this for months. Thank you, Mile High. Excuse me. Thank you. Fridays do rule, Mile High. Hype Train. Hype down to 85. Yep, we're hemorrhaging guests. BYB Podcast. I'm staying out of spite. I love you guys. BYB Podcast. Please follow these guys. They're fucking great. Jim Stansel. Wow, big Stansel, I will see you Tuesday. I love you, buddy. Wait a minute, you son of a bitch. Hey, Jim, are you at work right now? I'm kidding. But dude, I can't wait to see you Tuesday. We'll have some Dubra. Jim, honest to God, Jim, you got to believe me. We had 100. We had like 112. Swear to God. It was a madhouse. But yeah, I'm going to end the bro. 90 now, Stansel. Fuck you. I love Jim Stansel. Stansel, next week, I don't know if you heard, honest to God, I'm going to put my PayPal or whatever, and if people give me money, I'm going to give you and Dombrowski a raise. I'm going to use the money and split it between you and Dombrowski. How's that sound? But I will see you Tuesday. I think Carl's coming by. And I think between you and me, I might just jump on a plane Thursday and go snowboarding. They are getting dumped on. Not like Chad gets dumped on. Not like Chad's getting dumped on right now on the MLC podcast. All right. All right, but I'm going to go, guys. You guys are fucking great. Thank you so much. We'll do it again next week. And be sure to watch, when you get some time, the Just Joking podcast with Jackie the Joke Man, my boy Kevin Dombrowski. I love him doing it live. I love watching him do it live. He's great. And, of course, Stansel, you can bring Pat Dixon with you. I dare you. I dare you to bring him with you. That'd be hilarious. All right? And, again, Luke Taylor, that's true. I could have a mod. I can't do super chats yet. Can I? I don't even know. Have I, brass knuckles? All right. Love you, Dominic Sin. Bob is late. Go over. I'm heading over to MLC. I really am. If I knew how to live stream it, I would. Oh, how do you live stream it? Can you? Picture-in-picture layout, screen layout, new layout. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not doing it. I'm not keeping it going. I love you guys. This was a lot of fun. Next week, I'll have a guest, and we'll keep expanding. But thank you for helping me break 100. Love you guys. Late.